What is going on, guys? My name is Taylor Stuber, and I'm here to break down two of my favorite NBA player props on Prizepicks.com. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you guys are a returning viewer, welcome back. If you haven't done so already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Likes and comments are also greatly appreciated. It helps boost the algorithm, gets my videos out to more eyeballs, helps me grow grow our community even more. But man, dude, these end of the regular season, man, these blowouts are getting pretty ridiculous. Really sad to see us miss some props by like 1 or 2 PRA due to the blowouts. I mean, it is what it is. You know, it is a bit more risky as the regular season moves on. You know, hopefully in the playoffs we won't have as much of a problem there. But, you know, the name of the game is finding the value, and I'm looking all day to find the best possible value that I possibly can. And I think I found two plays. One of the plays is minus 185 currently, so this line is bound to move and moved. It's the same exact play that was like minus 180 last time we took it. And if we take it again here, I think we are going to end up coming out on top. Let me bring up a parlay calculator as well, so we can kind of go over that and see what kind of value we're actually getting today. So let's just jump right into it. Of course, with this being the end of the season, you know, there's going to be a lot of injuries happening, midday downgrades to questionable, doubtful, or either out. And so we're going to be taking advantage of that. Of course, whenever those things happen, I'm on top of it, posting it on the Patreon. So if you guys want to know exactly what I'm playing every single day, you guys can join my Patreon. That is linked down below, $25 a month. But the first play we are going to be talking about is Mr. Grayson Allen over 11.5 points. Now, we took him last time and he hit, you know, it was pretty risky down to the fourth quarter because that game was blowing out, but he hit it nonetheless. Now he gets a better matchup against the Washington Wizards. You know, the Wizards have sported the second worst defensive rating since the end of the All-Star break, and there is not only Chris Middleton out like there was last time, also Giannis Antetokounmpo is out. So we are opening up a ton of usage, a ton of minutes for him, and I think Grayson Allen should be playing 30, 32, 34 minutes, and his 11.5 point spread is currently at, they just moved it to 12.5 points on DraftKings Sportsbook. Before this, Grayson Allen was minus 185 to hit the over 11.5 points. That's almost 2-to-1 odds. And so let's plug that into the calculator right here, and we will add the other one later. But I absolutely love this play. I think it's a really good value right now. This is probably the best value on the slate. The value we got in earlier today on the Patreon was Kristaps Porzingis over 19.5 points. You know, we were getting 2 full points better than what we were getting on DraftKings Sportsbook. DraftKings Sportsbook had him at over 21.5 points, which they currently do still, but now it is at it's like 20.5, I believe, on Prizepicks now, but we got it in at 19.5. So getting this value in before the lines moves is absolutely essential to being profitable on Prizepicks. So I really like the Grayson Allen play here. And the second play I'm going to talk about is going to be Jonas Valanciunas. You know, we got his over 10.5 rebounds in earlier when the odds were minus 155. The Prizepicks ended up moving it up to 11 rebounds. So, you know, we got some more value there. But we're going to get another play from Jonas Valanciunas here, and that's going to be his over 18.5 points. Absolutely love this play on DraftKings Sportsbook. His over 18.5 points is set at minus 155. So before I go into the explanation of this play, outside of the value that we're getting on other DraftKings Sportsbooks, or on other books, so we're getting plus 153 odds on this play that we're selecting on Prizepicks. On Prizepicks, we're getting plus 200 as opposed to plus 153. This is crazy value. If you find values like this every single day, instead of trying to beat Vegas, you just go with Vegas and find the inefficiency on Prizepicks. You can become very, very profitable if you do this time and time again, and don't really mess with other things outside of this. So we're getting plus 200 odds instead of plus 153. You know, we're essentially getting an odds boost like they promote in all these sports books. So this is crazy value that you're getting on Prizepicks. Would highly suggest getting in on it. And if you don't have friends, family playing this, I highly suggest you getting into. Make sure they use code Taylor, TAYLOR, for a 100% match bonus up to $100. But yeah, as we see from the Chicago Bulls, you know, they are pretty good at defending the rim, only allowing 63.8% of opponents' shots at the rim to go in. But they're allowing the highest frequency in the NBA. 36.7% of teams' shots are coming at the rim, which is where a majority of Jonas Valanciunas' shots come. Also, he can spread it out to the mid-range. He can actually bring it out to the three-point line, where he's hit a three in, I believe, like 5 or 6 straight games. But I really like the scoring opportunities of Jonas Valanciunas today. Has always been successful against Nikola Vucevic. And if you look at NBA points allowed in the paint, which is where a lot of his shots come from, the Chicago Bulls allow the 7th most points in the paint. And again, we're getting him at minus 155 on DraftKings Sportsbook, but on Prizepicks, pairing him with Grayson Allen, we're getting plus 200 odds as opposed to plus 153. I can't explain how big that is. That is very, very good odds. You can't find things like this. If you can find the inefficiencies consistently, I promise you will be profitable. But appreciate you guys being here. Best of luck tonight. Let's pray for no blowouts tonight. Best of luck, and until next time, peace.